lives in some kind of earthquake zone. Oh, these girls are
So
kind of
hard when
cute,
he
but
did that. He was like, "It's me, John
they have
Paul
to
Dorn
go.
Gary. I'm not staying in this room. Bye."
Yeah, I know.
I was convinced that his drama was just a troll. I was totally convinced, but now I think he might actually have some kind of mental condition.
Well, I think it's both, but yeah.
He's a
Just
retarded
too.
ass.
I mean, how many times can you tell a bad joke? You know, oh, can we get up in the crowd and tell them this bad joke, and they all booed and threw stuff at me, but I'm going to go out and do it again tomorrow. I mean, he's just, you know, it's just whatever. If this is a sense of humor, it's just not that fucking funny.
It's still not as bad.
You know. But people are still showing up, man. They're still showing up to listen to his bullshit.
It's still not as bad as Variablast. That guy needs to be.
Look, that fucker's pissing me off. I'm tired of people
I mean, he's
saying
crazy.
To be executed.
He's
He just
not.
needs to be.
He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. He's an asshole. He hides behind him looking like a fucking crazy person. He's not fucking.
I think he's crazy. Come on, this guy's fucking tattooed his face. He's pretty fucked up. Come on. You don't tattoo your face. If life is treating you right, you're not tattooing your face.
Well, that's what I
mean,
say.
come on.
I think he's totally cognitive. I don't think he's under any kind of delusions or anything. I think he knows what he's doing. He's sad. It's sad, but he knows what he's doing at the same time.
Well, whatever. I don't know how you can even say he knows what he's doing. Like I said, but they know what he was doing when he tattooed his face.
I think he thought of it as a way to get attention and thus maybe meet a chick.
Well, I'm just saying that I don't oh, well, come on. You've got to be kidding me. I mean, maybe if he tattooed a chocolate bar, maybe get a chick that way. But you can get no chick tattooing green penis on your fucking head.
I'm with Mystery Machine, Mystery Meat Sheen on this, and I second that notion. Drowned in the ocean, that's appropriate.
Well, whatever. I don't, you know, he's an asshole, and but he's a lunatic. He's both.
I think he's more of an asshole. I don't have much sympathy for him.
Well, whatever. I'm not suggesting anybody have sympathy for him. I'm just saying if everybody just ignored him, then he wouldn't be a fucking issue. But all you fucking assholes have to keep showing up at his doorstep and saying, "Quit talking shit, crazy fuck." Like that's gonna work.
I don't.
I mean, that's your your anti-terrorism strategy, you know.
Yeah, don't feed the trolls. I know, but once in a while it's good to flog them. You can't just let them fucking rant and rant and rant if they're getting attention, you know. Like
well, if you actually did flog them, I mean, if you actually did flog them in some way, then that might make sense. How did you flog him? By giving him more attention. Ah,
no,
perfect.
I totally. It was about the benefits of racism. It's about the historical significance of racism and the language and how it's important and how his mission to change this word is not possible and therefore he's stupid.
Ah, yeah, well that sure flogged him, okay. I mean, that's just stupid. You argued with him. You didn't flog him.
Well, I showed that his purpose is meaningless. I don't know.
Well, his purpose isn't even his purpose, so what the fuck is the point of even arguing this? You think he gives a fuck about the goddamn word? You think he gives a fuck about any kind of cause except being obnoxious? No, so
Well, and that's what I
gets
tried to show.
he's accomplished exactly what he wanted to accomplish. You got people arguing with him about something that's insane.
Well, insane can be interesting, but he's not very interesting.
Well, whatever. I'm just saying that you're all talking about him, aren't you? Yeah, that's right, you are. So I guess he wins.
I try not to. I'll talk about him if somebody brings him up, but I'm not.
John Paul Dorn and his patheticness kind of reminds me. Him and Variable
Dorn
are
is
sort
fun
of in the
to
same
talk
league,
about.
I
He's
think.
just Dorn is the dumbest, boringest person on fucking YouTube. It's funny. He makes Brett King look like a
Yeah, he's
fucking
pretty bad.
speed addict.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, it's just all these people are just so irrelevant to me. But whatever, fine. I haven't seen like a Brett Keane video in a year.
Oh, that reminds me, Gary. Did you see Tommy from the Bronx is restarring his Tommy from the Bronx show?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a good idea or not, but yeah. Yeah, well,
Even
whatever.
mentioned you in his little.
Yeah, I mean, it'll remind you of the old days for one episode, and then you'll say, oh, this is kind of nostalgic, it's nice, but, oh yeah, now I remember too, oh yeah, this fucking shit was lame as hell. So, you know, but I don't know, I was thinking about it though, actually, you did get me thinking about it. I was thinking about storylines, and you probably should just like have, like, maybe Tommy from the Bronx becomes Columbo or something. You know, it's like they have a crazy murderer kill somebody, and then they hire Tommy from the Bronx because he knows the criminal mind to go hunt him down, and it's like Tommy from the Bronx meets Hannibal Lecter or something. That might be interesting.
I'm gonna try out for it, but he wants people to do New York accents, and I can't do accents.
Yeah, well, there's really New York accents are really, there's only the cliche Bronxy thing, but no, look, when you look at all these shows like that were filmed that are people are supposed to be in New York and they never sound like New Yorkers. I mean, remember All in the Family? I mean, you know, nobody sound like a New Yorker. So, I mean, you just talk like a regular person, you sound like a New Yorker.
I was thinking that. I mean, New York's such a big city. It's got people from fucking everywhere there. So I mean, there's probably no set fucking accent.
Yeah, we'll do like an Indian accent. Yeah, that'd be funny as hell, like a 7-Eleven Indian accent. Oh, Vishnu good. Vishnu, Vishnu good. Vishnu, Vishnu. I'm New York, Vishnu. That would be hilarious. Yeah. You'd be a good
Bitch,
Indian
when
guy.
the
That'd
fuck
be
is my
funny.
money? I will fucking stop you.
Yeah, you could play some of that Hindi music in the background. Just
Just fucking break down his chair.
I need him New Yorker! Oh, he's New Yorker!
You think the Arabs are ever going to come out of the Stone Age? Or are they just going to stay there forever?
Well, apparently we
they have
knocked
a
them
time
back.
machine.
As soon as they pop their head above the surface, we smash them back down again there. Get back in the Stone Age, you fuckers. Don't
No,
come
maybe-
climbing out here.
I think
Don't you-
maybe like Afghanis have a time machine. I'm starting to put all the pieces together now.
Yeah, well, to me, it's what happens when you do your libertarian, everybody do what you want to do, tribal, bullshitty crap. You know, small government is bad government. So, in my opinion, Afghanistan demonstrates that. It's all, you know, it's all run by tribes, dumb, stupid tribes.
drug lords.
It has no fucking goddamn common infrastructure, so it doesn't have any obligation to be rational or efficient.
Its GDP is pretty good for it only having heroin. And some oil.
Well, and some land rights, and access to the Persian Gulf, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, the fucking Iranians. Why won't they play ball?
They are playing. They're playing to their advantage.
You know, that's the most fucked up thing. It's like, we're supposed to be so buddy-buddy with England, yet England gets most of their oil from Iran. So it's like, what the fuck, are you guys really gonna go to war with a country that is your main oil supply? Like, that's not very likely.
Oh, right. And we don't do any of those kind of hypocritical things like overthrow governments in South America where the oil is, you know, conveniently. We buy ours from Venezuela. Venezuela, you know, that we have this horrible relationship with, but that's where we get most of our oil. Because guess what? It's cheaper because you don't have to ship it as far, you dumb fucktard.
Yeah, you got that fucking evil socialist Chavez to deal with. He wants to do crazy shit like end poverty and shit like that.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're making the wrong argument to the wrong person. The point is our federal government is openly hostile towards Chavez. So that's another hypocrisy, isn't it? Yes. And why? It's because of location. All right. The point is you don't want people buying their oil further away because it just makes it more expensive. If Iran was where Venezuela is, don't you think we'd still be buying Iranian oil? I think so.
I think it shows how weak our empire really is. You know, we used to be able to install dictators like Saddam Hussein and the Shah and Pakistan's president, and now like our puppet dictators get toppled so easily.
So well for us. I mean, Iran loves us for what we fucking did. Yeah, they just
perform little coups and kick our ass.
I mean, we did the strategy thing poorly. I mean, what we should have done is let the French do our dirty work for us, because the French had, you know, the Iranians really liked the French because they gave, you know, they gave the Ayatollah Khomeini exile in France. So, you know, we should have let the French, you know, we should have used the French to do whatever we need to do.
And the French were not our allies, though. We had George Bush saying that, you know, the French were worthless.
Well, I'm just saying the shit happened with Iran under, you know, Jimmy Carter and Reagan, so you have to go back further. But whatever.
George Bush said the worst thing that happened during his presidency was someone calling him a racist. What? George Bush has no fucking authority on saying anything.
Yeah, well, nobody writes their books. Everybody's selling books, but no one's writing books. Some guy, there's like 4 chimpanzees that write all the books. You know, and everybody just sells one of them. Yeah, it's my book. Chimpanzee wrote it though.